Hey everyone, today I've got some critical updates about the ongoing Gaza conflict. It's a situation that's impacting not just the region, but the entire world. Let's dive in. New research has shed light on a controversial topic. Countries supplying oil and fuel to Israel, like the US, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan and Brazil, could be seen as complicit in war crimes. Why? Because their resources might be fueling the conflict in Gaza. This has prompted calls for investigations and even potential energy embargoes. It's a heavy accusation and one that's sparking major debates globally. On the diplomatic front, there are efforts to bring about peace. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently visited Tel Aviv. His mission? To push for a ceasefire and a prisoner exchange between Israel and Hamas. It's a significant move, but the situation remains incredibly tense. The world is watching closely, hoping for a breakthrough. Now, let's talk about the human cost of this war, specifically for journalists. Since the conflict escalated, at least 115 journalists and media workers have been killed. This makes it the deadliest period for journalists since 1992. These brave individuals face airstrikes, communication disruptions, and severe supply shortages daily. The Committee to Protect Journalists, or CPJ, is investigating nearly 350 more cases concerning potential killings, arrests, and injuries of journalists. Their findings suggest that journalists are being deliberately targeted. This is despite claims from the Israel Defense Forces to the contrary. The International Criminal Court is even seeking arrest warrants for both Hamas and Israeli leaders for alleged war crimes, including those against journalists. Journalists are protected under international law. Any attack on them is considered a grave breach of these laws, amounting to a war crime. Targeting journalists not only endangers their lives, but also hampers the flow of information. This in turn undermines the world's ability to understand the true impact of the war. So, what's next? The international community must grapple with its role in the Gaza conflict. The calls for a ceasefire are growing louder, and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution is clear. Until then, the world remains on edge, hoping for a glimmer of hope in a deeply troubled region. Thanks for tuning in. Stay informed, stay compassionate, and let's keep pushing for peace.